Hey guys, you guys can hear me, right? I think we got tracks in the chat, right? Ooh, just a couple more minutes. Hey Barry, how you doing? Hey man, just came from the gym, so that's why I put it a bit closer to the time rather than normal. Normally for events I start like 30 minutes early, but decided, hey, why not go to the gym today? You know. Hey Frog, you know what? I just realized I've been saying your name's Frog, but it's not really Frog, is it? It's Frog, Frog, something like that. How you doing? Got a couple more minutes for this one. Um, as usual, I'll need you guys to help me around with audio. So let's do audio check. Let me we've got Valstrax music here. Tell me if this is too loud or tell me if it's not loud enough. How was that? How was that? Oh, sorry. Oh, it's my heavy one. APHS. Yeah, Frog. I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Thanks, PHS. That's APHS is acting up a bit. If you just did you hear the Valstrax music for a second ago? Maybe you didn't. Oh no, my desktop music's off. All right, tell me how loud this is. If it's loud enough or not. Wait, you can't hear that, can you? You can't hear shit. What is going on? Give me 1 second. You can't hear my desktop audio. I just realized that. Okay, let me try that now. Let me try that now. Still no desktop audio. Oh, lucky I started a bit early so I could figure this out. Wait a second. Oh, you guys can't hear any of my desktop audio. What is going on? Did I change something? Hope not. Um. Okay, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Yeah, you can hear it now. How loud is that compared to my voice? Is it alright? Or too loud? What do you think? Too loud? Like, not enough? Cool, cool, cool. As long as you can hear my voice still, fine. That's good. That is good. But yeah, almost time. It's almost time. Exciting. Very exciting. What are you guys' expectations? I'm not expecting too much, to be honest, from Monster Hunter Rise. But what about you guys? What are you guys expecting? Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a bit lower. Yeah, thanks for the feedback, guys. Thanks for the feedback. I got 3 more seconds just to fix this before we start, so it's good. So good. Okay, don't worry. I was testing my audio while muting it, so you guys couldn't hear it, but now it's fine. Hey, Jack. Oh yeah, Resident Evil Village DLC. Yeah. I'm not much of a Resident Evil fan, but it seems like a lot of people weren't really hyped for the Resident. Well, some people are really hyped for the game, but some people weren't. I've been hearing about the 2D and 3D aspect. Hope you're doing good, Jack. What we got here? Yeah, not too much for Rise. I'm not expecting too much from Rise. Like maybe just collab stuff. I'm expecting a demo for stories. Mega Man would be cool. People have been talking about Mega Man 12 because apparently they hinted to it in Mega Man 11 or something like that. I used to love Mega Man. I played Mega Man 1 to 5, I believe. Games are great. To be honest, I have no idea what to expect. Maybe a little news on stories, maybe Rise. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure either, I'm actually not too sure. Guess we'll wait and see. Almost time. It's almost time. Let's see when this thing starts. Now Rise is getting a G rank with 30 new monsters and 3 new maps. Yeah, of course, man, of course. What people are expecting. I guess in this day and age, there's so many live service games that people are expecting, Monster Hunter to be like a live service game. People are even saying that World was a live service game, but World was not a live service game. It had updates, but it's not a live service game. I think people don't really understand what a live service game is. Like Destiny is a live service game. Games like that. Division is a live service game. Those are the type of games I like service. Monster Hunter is not live service and it never will be for this gen at least. I'm expecting some Mega Man and stories. Yeah, that sounds about right. Everyone wants a Mega Man. Hopefully we can get some Mega Man. Mega Man would be cool. G rank with Apex Big Mac. No. Keep it that way. I don't want that. I don't want that Big Mac. But I know Trax loves Big Mac. He honestly adores the monster. It should start about now. I think. Got nothing so far. Oh, here we go.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm your host, Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom.
Yep, here we go, boys.
We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Our first stop today, Resident Evil Village. The Resident Evil franchise.
I'm not scared of Big Mac. I never will be.
And greatest in survival horror.
Although he almost called me once.
The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary this year.
Damn, she seems so happy.
I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
Capcom Fighters. I'm guessing probably what, Street Fighter?
Another time.
New Marvel vs. Capcom. Don't know. I'm actually hoping we see. I know this is probably not gonna happen, but I really do hope we see Dragon's Dogma 2. That's the only thing that would really get me hyped, personally.
I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
Yeah, I guess no Mega Man, unless they surprise us at the end, right?
Hi everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror. As a reminder,
everyone forgets about
anyone
Dragon
who
Dogma.
purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil ReVerse, where players go head-to-head with their favorite Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons. I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil ReVerse will go live next month across all supported platforms. So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
It would be cool to see a new fighting game in the fighting scene. Guilty Gear just came out, and people seem to really like that. So it'd be cool to get some more fighting games out there. Oh, just started for additional DLC.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful update.
Okay, if they
Next
just
up,
started,
some long-awaited news
that's gonna
from
be
the
a
world
while
of
until it
Monster
comes
Hunter.
out.
Whether it's adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends, we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
Well, we're gonna see like a 17th trailer of stories. Oh shit.
This was his fate.
Did Rathalos die?
Red may have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekolu Island. I went there to see Red's old monster again. Then, of course, that's when I met you.
You were given Red's kinship stone and now a Rathalos egg.
I hope this game has more than one song, because this is the only song we've been hearing every single trailer.
This is the legendary monster, Ray's Wing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings
Ah,
of ruin.
so Vaz is now the new Kushala.
The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting a strange light.
They're true, they sound good. Oh, Nagakuga, what's that? Ultra Instinct.
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters? How do you control them?
It's not about control.
Oh, Siridios.
Monsters have riders of their own will. And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
Fast tracks? Oh no, never mind.
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are those people who want to take Ratha for themselves? All I have are questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too. He needs to know that you
Yeah,
protect
Teostra.
him no matter what.
Teostra and Kushala.
Sense the flames of his life force weaken.
But that means Shamilios needs to be somewhere near, right? They're not going to leave him back in the...
Is
In the old world again, right?
Body to bear.
A voice. Can you hear it?
Riders can bond with
Oh, Mezu.
monsters.
Okay, nice. I mean, I think we've seen Mezu actually.
Groove with fellow humans.
They have the power of kinship. They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of everyone they meet. That makes them strong. My friends here taught me that. I believe in the strength of humanity.
My boy's about to transform. Oh, you're right about that. Tremelius is always trolling us. He's probably just gonna wait until we get to the final boss and then he'll steal all our items. Oh, Palamute! They're treating it as a monster, huh? Trial version available 25th of June, boys, like everyone was hoping. And it transfers to the full game. That's great. Wait, 25th of June, that is next Friday. So mark that on your calendar, guys. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna play the demo. I think I wanna wait until the full game, but I guess if it transfers over, why not?
Pretty epic, right? And how about that announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th. That's not the only way to join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year, and we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out more.
The demo is next Friday, 25th.
Let's go! This is for my fellow hunters!
Rathalos is no runt. Moon's blessing emerge. Get ready. I have a good feeling. What will it be? Moon's blessing emerge.
What's that? Oh, new event quests. Oh wow, a lot of event quests. Okay, this is more than I expected. Oh, I need that one. That one looks cool. I need new shades.
Kamura is like my second home.
You think you can take on Rondine?
Yeah, we got quite a lot of event quests. That was pretty cool to see.
There has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan, with all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer.
Well, that was like,
We
what,
can't
6
wait
or
to
7
hear
event
about
quests
your
and some
own
Rampage
stories of
event
adventure.
quests. I'm liking, that's
Well,
interesting.
That's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. North American and European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available
Never
in
played
Japan.
Ace Attorney.
You'll travel back in
Maybe I'll
time
give it a
to
try.
late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this action-packed prequel. Now, let's hear more about the story.
Damn, she seems so happy announcing the stuff. A bit too happy.
Welcome to the center of the world. Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
This country is incredible.
Alright, see you later, baby.
Will become a lawyer. I have
You just came for the monster and stuff and then left.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder.
Who are you?
Herlock Sholmes. You must have heard of me.
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Let us engage in the art of deduction. Mr. Naruhodo. Well, what have we here?
I mean, it does kind of look interesting, actually.
It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination.
Why's that guy holding a knife?
Objection! Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
Oh, what's up, PHS?
You're the best lawyer in the world.
Okay. Next
So we
month.
have 10
Not
new
bad.
cases and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay
That wasn't
features
gameplay?
new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
I'm telling you, she's way too happy.
Hello.
Just put me off.
Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Well, Herlock Sholmes, really? I didn't realize that.
If you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
While investigating to prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination. With the
So
help of
this stream is going to be about 30
Ryunosuke
minutes. We're already
brilliance of
just about
deduction
halfway.
Detective Herlock.
How do you guys really think anything else would be introduced, like Mega Man or anything, really?
Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. A grandiose yet
I mean, I would have liked at least one big announcement at the end, right? To really get people hyped for Capcom. But I think they've pretty much shown all their games in production. There was that rumored Resident Evil for Switch. Well, for everything, but Switch exclusive for like 3 months or so. It's a possibility.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions. At this point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery.
The spine on this guy's hair, yeah?
As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information. Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
Of course. I knew that. Reveal yourself. Damn, she's pretty good. Yeah, they don't have to drip. They don't have to drip. You know what? Working on that drip video got me really interested in a new series that's going to be coming out. Well, now I've got 2 series ongoing.
In courtroom battles,
And you'll probably see one of them starting this week. I'm hoping maybe I'll make a video tomorrow if I get time.
Guilty verdict, and one white representing a not guilty verdict.
Should be really interesting.
Take the stand to face off against the jurors, all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
But you're right, Frog. No one here has got drip, man. They don't understand what a drip is.
You'll have to identify
Although
statements and sway the jury.
he's looking pretty good. Can't lie about
Examine
that.
each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
Objection.
I still don't understand why the guy's holding a knife in jury.
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help prove the contradiction in their claims. When you successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds, too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor. Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury to help prove your client's innocence.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect.
Objection!
This has just been a small taste of the exciting new gameplay features in the Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah, why are you holding a katana? Like, what is this?
Both new fans and diehard fans alike. Thanks for
Just in case it goes down in the jury. Gotta take law into your own hands.
Like I have a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some
I'm actually bad at
exciting
game.
adventures and
I've
titles to
never
look
tried it
forward to.
before, but I do like
That's a
mystery.
look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from 2 of the stars of Capcom
Closing out.
Fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much, guys. I'm sorry.
On Capcom Fighters. Over to you guys.
I think this is pretty much it.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter V player and host extraordinaire, Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious, host extraordinaire.
Yeah, I would. I know you like Ace Attorney. I might give it a go then. If you think it's great, I'm gonna buy it. I'll do it.
Street Fighter V, Capcom E3, it just feels right and you feel the electricity in the air. Nice! Nice! What? That was nasty! And there might be some people at home, Vicious, who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter V is. The long and the short of it,
I don't know. I heard that a lot of Street Fighter competitive fans preferred 4 over 5, but I mean, I don't know. When it comes to competitive fighting games, I mostly keep to Smash.
In your region, sign up for Capcom Pro Tour to prove it and become possibly a world champion at Street Fighter V.
The double perfect, the way he looked at the camera like.
Don't ever expect another man's controlling.
So in this year's CPT overall, it's a series of tournaments that have $5,000 on the line for each.
Yeah, but it's like everyone's Japanese in the end.
That's not the big
Sounds about right.
What's really at stake here? It's about making it to the granddaddy of them all, Capcom Cup.
Item just reset in grand finals of Capcom Cup.
Yeah, I think people online are gonna bash Capcom's announcements. They didn't make any. Unless they bring out at least one announcement for one game at the end. I think this is gonna go pretty badly for them online.
From this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from each and every one.
Yeah, of course, you know I know MK Leo.
Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot.
I entered a couple tournaments in London myself. There was a massive one like 2 years ago, like 1,000 people. It was pretty sick.
So many opportunities for players
I got to see the Buzz and I think what's his name, Glutiny from France. He came over.
And Mago is your first qualifier for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour. Not only can you catch the Capcom Pro Tour live on the Capcom Fighters channel, you can do so on a plethora of platforms. We have it on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Of course.
Yeah, this is. They need one more announcement, at least one big one, or people are gonna be like, this is not going good.
We have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around the world and play off in an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop.
But what we got from Rise was a bit more than I expected, because I expected just collab stuff. I didn't expect to get like what 5 or 6, 7 new event quests. That's pretty damn cool.
Street Fighter League is something that you don't want to miss because normally we only have one.
And my expectations for Rise is that they're gonna keep on. Yeah, it was 2 years ago. Yeah, MVD was there as well. MVD was there as well. But yeah, when it comes to Rise, what I'm expecting is that, you know, 3.1, 3.2, 3.3 collabs, new event quests, and then 4.0 probably like late August, and or maybe late autumn. Sorry, at 4.0 we'll have some nice stuff. I'm hoping.
Everyone who logged in during this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and dojo object.
Hey Lucuria, sorry I couldn't pronounce your name properly.
Stay tuned for future Capcom Pro Tour updates on the
I think it is going to be another Square Enix, to be honest. But it might be a bit, I guess, a bit worse because at least Square Enix announced a new game. These guys, they haven't announced any new game.
West region for the Capcom Pro Tour. I know you're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in.
I'm not looking at the chat right now. Do you guys want to go look at the chat? What's it called? The YouTube chat for this is probably not going good.
This is a game about being a world warrior.
Obviously, they got a rivalry. I'm the best in the world.
This game has changed the lives of so many.
I know that guy said he's the best in the world, but when I see the top 8, I see Japanese players. So I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Come on, at least one announcement. Is that at least one? People are looking for at least one.
Plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, you're right. They are weird.
And watch the latest matches.
People are weird online, man.
So that's a wrap for Capcom.
Oh, that's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Let's recap what we all saw.
Sorry, guys.
Evil Village is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE Verse.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. 25th anniversary. We have new adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget
somehow worse than Square Enix. Yeah.
Tap into the family history of Phoenix Wright and solve new cases.
Damn.
Finally, don't miss out on the esports fun.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty much what I expected. I'm not gonna say anymore because I already know.
There really is something for everyone here today.
Yeah, that's a good point, Lucia. Luce. I'm just gonna call you Leo, right? Sorry. Yeah, TGS. A new Rise update would be great, actually. TGS is what, October, November, I believe.
Thank you for being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that we're getting event quests. We got more than expected, which is cool. Ace Attorney looks great, but we already knew about that game for a good while. Stories is cool with a demo, but that's like the 6th trailer we saw, so I really have a feeling people are gonna think Capcom was the worst at E3. But you think we'll see something from Rise tomorrow in Nintendo's? I'm not too sure. I mean, they could, but it's like I suppose they could have just done it here, really. I mean, they didn't. They barely had anything here to show anyway, right? So it's like if you had Rise stuff to show and you wanted to pad up your thing a bit. Yeah, I think you're right, Lou. Nintendo. I mean, Microsoft one was good. I didn't watch it, but I saw some announcements. And from what I've seen, they announced quite a lot. Even if you're not interested in the Microsoft games, they had a lot of games. I know most are 2022 or 2023. But they're looking very promising. I'm actually really impressed with Microsoft because they've been the losers for quite a while, unfortunately, due to their own detriment. But it seems like they're actually picking up steam, which I'm glad for. Square Enix was atrocious. I didn't watch that one either, but I heard it. I looked at the stuff they showed, and it's bad. What else we got? Ubisoft. I didn't watch Ubisoft. I don't care about Ubisoft. I heard they announced Mario Rabbids. Mario Rabbids. I played the first one. I wasn't too interested in it. I do like strategy games, but I like more serious and bigger strategy games rather than just on a board like that. I like more in depth, like 4X strategy games, massive, scaled. 2 hours, or like a good like 40 minutes. Not actually like maybe 3 or 4 hours in one game basically. Those type of 4X games, I like that. I don't know, but for this one, I'll probably give it, because I'm a Monster Hunter fan, I'll probably give it a 4 out of 10 because we got to see some Monster Hunter, event stuff. But if I wasn't a Monster Hunter fan, I'd probably rate that a 2 out of 10 because every game, I mean, they literally told us what they were going to show us. They literally told us, but they ended on esports, and a lot of people aren't interested in esports. So, yeah, I think people are going to really, really destroy Capcom online today. I guess, yeah, COVID has affected companies like really badly. Yeah, it was more. I mean, not in one, new announcement. I mean, I'm sympathetic to COVID and all this stuff. So I understand that, but not everyone is so understanding, right? So a lot of people are gonna rip them to pieces, I believe, online, which is unfortunate. COVID has really affected companies. I mean, I'm a software engineer. I mean, I work from home. I've been working from home for the past year and a bit, and I'm continuing. And companies I talk to, when they hire people, they talk about, they're working at home. Even to this day, they're like, oh, we might be in office once every couple of weeks, but we're working at home. So I understand how hard it is to develop at home. Definitely on a large scale. I'm in a small team, so it's not as difficult. Yeah, so I'm sympathetic to all the companies out there who are trying their best. But yeah, yeah. So much for those people who expect those new fans who are online who are expecting Monster Hunter 6 to be announced. Yeah, so much for that. Imagine hoping Monster Hunter 6 would be announced. That's just ridiculous. I don't understand why people are even saying that. It doesn't make sense. Apparently, people online have been saying that. I don't expect. Just to say, I'm probably not going to talk. I'm not even going to talk about Monster Hunter 6 until like 2023, probably, or 2024, because I don't think that game wouldn't come anywhere out near until like 2023, 2024. I think Rise is going to be Rise, and then it's going to be Rise Ultimate next year, and then if they're lucky, I'm guessing it's mostly the Sony and Microsoft fans, mostly Sony, because Microsoft fans aren't really into Monster Hunter. Mostly the Sony fans are saying Monster Hunter 6, Monster Hunter 6. And I'm not expecting Monster Hunter 6 until 2024. Well, you might be surprised. We might see Bayonetta 3 tomorrow, I'm actually expecting to see Bayonetta 3 tomorrow. We have to. It's been like 4 years. They showed Bayonetta 3 at what? TGA 2017. Like, that is ridiculous. Where is that game? It has to come out. It has to come out soon. I'm excited. I want to see that game. I want to see that game. Metro Prime 4, I think that's probably going to be a late 2022 game, if at probably. It would be nice if you see it tomorrow. I don't think we will, but if we do, that'd be great. And since we got time here, I'm gonna still be streaming for another like 10 minutes or so we can talk about some Nintendo stuff if you guys want to. Yeah, FF7. Yeah, but that's the thing about what Square Enix. They always announce these games, and how long does it take them to come out? Like, look at what FF15. It took them forever to make that game. Forever. FF7 took them forever. That's because Square Enix has had gone through development hell, from what I've heard. They've gone through development hell. With some of the games, and I think Square Enix is in trouble. I think something's happening to Square Enix. I think yesterday is quite like revealing to know to everyone that something's happening at Square Enix, because they're really pushing for mobile games. They're really pushing for these games as service. A lot of Western games are coming out from Square Enix. Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 2025. But you're probably right. They didn't even show it yesterday. And that always like baffles me when a company shows. They show what's it called? They show a game, then they don't show. They show it, then they don't show it for a while, for ages, and then they show it like, they just don't show it. It's just so weird. But when it comes to Square Enix, it's just like I think they're really pushing more to the game of service and these mobile games, and I don't think they're really looking at their roots as much anymore. Which I think is gonna bite them in the ass. I think they're following Sony a bit too much on Sony's path away from Japan. They're seeing the Western money, so they're trying to distance themselves from Japan, the same as Sony's doing. And I think that's gonna bite them in the butt eventually. I mean, they've moved away from what old school Final Fantasy that old school fans want, right, to appeal to a larger audience, which is great. I mean, appealing to a larger audience is good for your game for it to be bigger, but it's important to know that certain fans are interested in that series because of certain aspects of the game, right? It's a weird balance that you need to balance the fine line. But the fact that they're pushing for so much live service and mobile games with Square Enix, it just seems a bit troubling, right? I mean, for me at least. I don't know. You know what? Let's see who we got tomorrow. Let's see. A couple more minutes and then I'll be gone. But let's see who we got tomorrow. I'm gonna bring up the E3 schedule. Give me a moment, boys. Okay, here we go. E3 schedule. Yeah, it's kind of like the Konami situation, isn't it? Like what? Oh man, you're right. I'm really clocking it. Japan is going through a shift where all of the developers are really pushing for mobile and games as service now. The only ones that are left are like Capcom, Nintendo, and I don't know. That's pretty much it. I mean, maybe Platinum, Bandai Namco, maybe. Yeah, the Pinko machines. Yeah, for sure. Pinko machines, man. It's a shame. Because I used to love Konami, man. I used to love Konami. Oh, man. How the mighty have fallen. Japan is... if... I like competition. But Japan right now is in a weird place where Nintendo pretty much rules Japan. They literally destroy Japan. Like... Give me a sec. Matsu sales. I'm gonna put up the Gamatsu sales. Look at this. Look at this. This is Japan. Nintendo, PlayStation, PlayStation. This is more PlayStation games in the top 30 than there's ever been in like the last like 4 weeks. That's Nintendo's been destroying Japan, but they have everything, selling over 100k units every week. PlayStation is barely getting 20k this last week. I don't really like monopolies, but at this rate, you know, PS has already moved out of Japan basically, and I would like a company like Nintendo to pick up a lot of the slack when it comes to games over there. Like if they can pick up some of these, if they can like work with like companies like Konami, Square Enix to, you know, revitalize their dead IPs, right, and bring them to at least, you know, at least Switch and then maybe PC. You know, people can play them, because I feel like at this rate, a lot of the Japanese old IPs are gonna die. It's gonna become like PlayStation Konami, basically. You know, you're not gonna get any of those games anymore. So I hope someone does something, right? Because look at this, it's atrocious, and this has been going on. The Switch has already sold over 20 million in Japan. PS4 never even reached 8 million, like 9 million. It's stuck. It got stuck. It didn't reach 8 actually. It's stuck. Yeah, look at Silent Hill. There's rumors Silent Hill is finally coming back, with something to do with Sony, which should be cool. Yeah, Castlevania, yes, yep, Metal Gear Solid. The games are dead. Castlevania is dead. I don't see Castlevania ever coming back, really. Metal Gear Solid is dead. And who knows how many more games are gonna die like that, because of, you know, the greed of companies to go for games of service, multiplayer only games. You know, that they can make one game for like 5 years and just keep monetizing that one game. And mobile games, like, it's not really healthy for the industry. It's healthy for their wallets in the short term, but when they realize people start clocking off their games and it's not as sustainable, then they'll start to say, well, we need to actually invest into actual proper gaming. Or they might do the Konami and just go for pinko machines. Sad, so sad. Oh my god. Right, PHS, you're the last one here. I think you're the last one in the chat. So come on, 1-to-1. Let's have a conversation. What games tomorrow? Give me your top 3 games that you're hoping for to come out tomorrow. What you got for me? The Switch. The top 3 games. Bayonetta 3, it's a good choice. New Sonic. Well, they did announce a new Sonic, didn't they? They did announce a new Sonic, but we don't know when that's. It's 2022, right? So I don't know when that's coming out. Come on, give me a third one. You don't know. It's good picks though. Good picks. For me, I would say a new Xenoblade. I love Xenoblade. So if you can get Xenoblade 3, or we can get 2X, or we can get X, that would be great. I would also like to see a new Astral Chain, which I doubt. I doubt we'll get Astral Chain 2 because Bayonetta 3 is the game they're probably working on to get that one out, which makes sense. I'd like to see new Star Fox. I miss Star Fox. Oh, Sam, I didn't know you're still here. Yes, yeah. For sure, man. Breath of the Wild info would be great. If you could get some of that, that would be lovely. That'd be lovely. But what else you got for me, Sam? I want to go in like 3 minutes. So what else are you thinking tomorrow? For that Nintendo announcements. I mean, Breath of the Wild would be the game. It would be nice to see. It would be cool if they like rotate. So it would be like Bayonetta and Astral Chain, then Bayonetta and Astral Chain. That'd be great. Yep. That's a good pick, Howard. X2, Bayonetta 3, Breath of the Wild 2. Those are 3 really good picks. For me, I would say X2. I would say Breath of the Wild 2, but I already know that's going to be there. But okay, I'll say it anyway. Yeah, Breath of the Wild 2, and then I'll say a new Star Fox game. Those are my 3. I don't think Star Fox is going to happen. I don't have trust in Nintendo with Star Fox anymore. So I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, Splatoon 3 news. I like that. I like that one. Splatoon 3 would be great. I want to play that game a lot. Like when Splatoon's come out, I always play it so much for the first 6 months to a year, and then after that I kind of just stop and I never touch it again. But I'm gonna try a lot on this game. Splatoon 3, I hope it's good. I hope it's really good. And Howard, you should play Astral Chain, man. Astral Chain blew my mind. I didn't expect it to be that good combat wise. It was so much fun. It was absolutely so much fun. I'm hoping we get a wild card. I'm hoping we get something like, a collaboration with another, Japanese company. Like maybe, because we haven't got a new Tales game on Switch. Because they've got Tales of Arise coming out on other platforms. If Switch could get like Tales of Symphonia remaster, like a whole brand new remaster, or Tales of Symphonia 2. But let's hope E3 tomorrow, makes us all happy, man. Nintendo needs to really save it. Because Capcom, I mean, you can't fault them. They came out and even said what they're going to, talk about. But that basically means they don't have any games, basically. Oh, Chrono Trigger remake. A lot of people have been hoping for that. But do you really trust Square Enix? Like, right now? If they do make a Chrono Trigger remake, it will probably end up on mobile. And it'll probably stay there. Are you sure you want to say that, PHS? Like, I don't know if I can trust them. As good as it would be. Oh, man. Fucking mobile games. This TV is gonna be rough. Well, let's see what Nintendo says tomorrow. All right, I'm about to go. Before I go, one more thing. Okay, give me a letter. What letter out of, let's say, A to F do you think Nintendo's E3 will be tomorrow? Between A to F, what do you guys think? And you can do plus or minus as well, like A minus, B plus. You can do that too. Yeah, Sam, new Mario Kart would be pretty cool. Mario Kart 9. If they really want heavy, the thing about Mario Kart 9, I think they need to really like bring something to make it like really revitalized. Because Mario Kart, for me at least, it's been good, but it's been like the same goodness. I want it to be a new goodness. I need more. Maybe they develop some more single player into the games. We got B minus, we got C plus at least. I think you guys are. Hey Trax, you didn't miss much. Honestly, you did not miss much. Capcom kind of flopped. But we got to see some white stuff, which I'm happy about. For me, guys, I'd probably say I'm expecting Nintendo to be like I think it's gonna be like a B minus. I think around B minus C plus is what you guys are right about. I'm hoping it'll be like an A, but I think it's probably B minus at least. I think like if they show Breath of the Wild 2 and it's like they show a lot of content, then I'm expecting, it has to at least be like a B, right? At least a B plus. But if they show even more than that, if they can show us like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, 2X2 or Xenoblade 3 or Bayonetta 3, they can throw some third parties in, that'd be great. Oh, Barry, now you decide to show up, huh? Since the Monster Hunter stuff went, you dipped, and now you're back, huh? Wait, no data. Are you guys still hear me? A new Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong wouldn't be bad. That would be cool. I mean, there is a rumor 2D Donkey Kong. But yeah, Barry, it didn't go good. Basically, nothing new. It was good that we got the events and Wise. I'm happy about that. We got the stories demo coming 25th of June. Yes, June. I think is it 25th June? Yeah, 25th June. So that'll be cool. But Capcom didn't have anything else to show, and we're all waiting on what we think Nintendo's gonna be. PHS had a B minus, Leg had C plus, Sam had B plus, Howard said C, and I said at minimum I'm hoping. At minimum I think it's gonna be B minus, but I'm hoping it's gonna be an A. I'm hoping they can end on bang so everyone can be happy. Super Donkey World. Hunter for Smash, yes. Okay, guys. Okay, before I go, because I do want to go, because I want to play some games. And don't worry, I'm gonna have some good content coming out. Hopefully, it will start tomorrow. But if not tomorrow, it'll start Wednesday. Promise. Who do you think is gonna be added to Smash? I have no idea. I want Hunter, but I have no idea. Prowler for Smash. What about Big Mac? What happened to Big Mac tracks? Oh. All of a sudden, when it comes to Smash, Big Mac's not good enough, huh? Because you get beaten up. You don't think it's good enough. Get pounded. Yeah, baby. I don't think Mario Kart DS will happen. I don't ever see them like porting an old bring back an old Mario Party game. Yeah, King. Yeah, there is. So Stories 2 will have a demo next week, 25th. Which should be cool. Prowler and Crash, okay. Among Us for Smash. And that would be funny. I don't think it would ever happen. Yeah, Doom Guy. A lot of people say Doom Guy. But to be honest, I think that's more like a want rather than it's gonna happen. Because like people have been saying Doom Guy for like ever. But who knows, right? Spyro. I think Spyro would be cool. But I think if they were gonna bring someone from like Activision, I think it would be Crash rather than Spyro, to be honest. Big Mac 2 OP for Smash. I don't know about that, my friend. Dante, well, that'd be cool, but I don't think it'll happen, but that'd be cool. You're selling your dog. Nah, man, you gotta keep that palate meat, man. Train him. Yeah, Smash for Monster Hunter would be great. I don't have any more picks because I've been hoping for Smash for Monster Hunter and it never happened. I mean, Monster Hunter for Smash, sorry, and it never happened. So I don't know. It would be cool, but if it does happen, I would be so happy. But I think a lot of people will be annoyed. They'll talk about, oh, it's another swordsman. But hopefully they can. If they do bring him or her, hopefully they implement it. So it's much more than just a sword. You got sword shield. You got dual blades. You got great sword, hammer, hunting horn, lance, gun lance, all this stuff, bow. Mix up. That'd be great. Okay, what else? Well, I'm playing that since. Okay, cool. Well, okay, I'm gonna end it here now, guys. It's been fun. It's been really cool. Unfortunately, it's been disappointing. But okay, tomorrow we've got Nintendo. I'm gonna be streaming Nintendo. Stay tuned for that. That should be fun. Can't wait. And then maybe late in the afternoon, I'm gonna have a new video out. Or if it's not afternoon, it'll be tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry, it'll be Wednesday. I have a video on Monster Hunter, some new project I'm working on. Yeah, basically it'll be like new anime swords guy. Basically it'll be that. So it'll be rough, man. I mean, it'll be great. Yeah, Insect Glaive and Smash. Imagine that. Imagine literally Insect Glaive and Smash sending out your bug. I don't know. It'll be so difficult to implement. But I think he was Hunter was in a Marvel vs Capcom game. I think it was the third one. But yeah, thanks guys. Catch you guys next time. See ya.